Hello, guys. Welcome back to another installment of Professor Charles is live. And today I got a movie review coming out, Antebellum. Okay, so let's talk about this movie, guys. I'm a little disappointed with the movie personally. And let's talk about the movie. So the movie starts off, and I'm like this when it comes to certain movies, right? There are certain type of movies that are like, okay, yeah, I know I want to go see this. But I felt like as one of those people, like, I was misled by the trailer of Antebellum. I think that's the one thing I didn't like about seeing this film. I was like, oh, I'm thinking like, yep, this is gonna be something completely unique, character development and everything. But let's talk about the movie and why it was not that great to me. It's probably the worst movie I've seen this year. Oh my god, guys. Am I saying it? Yes, you heard it from me. Yeah, the worst movie I've seen this year. So let's talk about it. Um, some of the problems with this movie, the only main character was Janae Monell's character was probably the most interesting character out of the other characters within the movie. And that's very terrible if you ask me. It's like when you have something like that, you can't just have everyone else like one dimensional type of characters, no development, no reasoning why they're doing certain things. Yes, it's a slavery movie. Yeah, I'm not like all against slavery movies, but this one I thought was gonna have a different spin to it. I mean, Get Out and you know what I'm saying, Us. When you heard the producers from that, you kind of was like, oh, this is gonna be stellar. Nah, not this time, guys. I'm sorry, not this time. And I just think personally the movie just it didn't really flesh out well. When you watch a movie, you understand the characters, and that's what was lacking with this movie. It seemed like Janae Monell and the other lady that was the white lady in the movie that was kind of the villain to her, which is the pretty much her slave master's daughter, were like the main villain. But it was just like, you know, I know that they try to do new spins with horror, but some stuff just doesn't work out. I think the other problem with the movie, the scenes were very confusing. There were certain scenes throughout this film, and I'm just like, what the deuces? Like it flipped to a scene, but then it didn't make sense. So it was just like, okay, I get this, I get that, but we learned more about Janae Monell's character in the movie. I felt like we should have learned a little bit more about her companions that were slaves too. They both end up dying. Well, one committed suicide. Sorry to spoil it, y'all. And the other person got killed protecting her. And I felt like that was the missing piece to it. Like they were interesting characters. We noticed that the guy that was on the field with her picking cotton pretty much was like her ace Boone Coon. You know what I'm saying? He had her back, she had his back. I did like their relationship, but I would have loved to see how he got there, not just Janae Monell's character getting there. And I was just like, and also how they met. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we should have had that at least. You know what I'm saying? Now the other character, on the other hand, she was a newbie. She was like freshly new to that scene, and then we kind of understood why she was the way she was. And I know they threw colorism in there, light skin against the brown skin sister. We already know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? In that aspect of it, but I felt like it just was like, okay, at least they came together. That's one thing I can't say about that. I was like, look, we can't just have them clashing back and forth and not at least come together. So I was hoping that, but I was like, dang, when you thought she was about to do the right thing, then she kills herself off, y'all. And I think the writing was very bad for this movie, y'all. Like there was no character development for the other characters. Um, the slave master and his daughter were pretty one dimensional. You know what I'm saying? Um, Now I did like this. Now Antebellum. At first, I didn't understand why they called it Antebellum. You know what I'm saying? You see a movie, you're like, why did they call it this? The place where they were held captive. You know what I'm saying, on the plantation field and stuff. That was the name of the place. So, you know, you kind of get an understanding, like, oh, that's what it means. And I think the butterfly symbolized something, you know what I'm saying? Evolving and like you trying to go and up, you know, how to say, elevate. I think that's what the butterfly meant. Saw the butterfly throughout certain parts of the film. Even the slave that got killed, that was, you know, her and Janae Monell was clashing with one another. She had a butterfly on her ankle. I did see that. The other problem with this film is I felt like it was too short of a film. Like, sometimes it's okay to have a short film. I felt like this could have been a longer film personally. And it just didn't work out. Sometimes it can work if it's a short film. Sometimes it cannot work if it's a short film. You know, and I was just like, man. Now here's the other thing that kind of made me mad about this film, and let me talk about this. Why couldn't they come together? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know Janae Monell's character, the dude that was like her ace boon coon, that was kind of like her homie on the field, and old girl, they kind of squashed their differences. Why couldn't they come together to defeat these people that was trying to enslave them? That's what I was trying to figure out with this film. That's what kind of made me like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my man's giving code and whistle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like, oh, okay. Well, I guess he gonna figure this out. They gonna get out of there, all three of them together. But that was not the case with the film. And I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? You know what I'm saying? The other most disappointing thing about this film is the ending. It's the most disappointing thing. I love that she got away. That's the great thing about it. But the ending, I'm like, really? Really? She couldn't get nobody else to come with her? You know what I'm saying? I just was like, are you gotta be kidding me. You know, and I like I said, I couldn't get jiggy with it, y'all. The film was not great. It was, like I said, the writing was bad. The pacing was terrible. Because, like I said, throughout this film, and I forgot to mention that, when certain scenes came on, you had to figure out, like, wait a minute, is she, you know, at the plantation, or is she back in her normal life? You know, very interesting. Also, it showed the issues between black women and white women in the film. You know what I'm saying? Making the black women seem like they're ugly, hideous, and we know racism does exist. That's something that, you know, you can get from the film. You know, but I still just feel like if this film would have been a little bit longer, had a decent message, had some character development with the other characters, you know, I think this could have been possibly a better film. Honestly, I give this film 1 out of 5, guys. Horrible. Don't let the producers of a, you know what I'm saying, they always hit you, the producers of this. And, you know, sometimes you be geeked to go check it out. You just, oh yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. You know what I'm saying? Say the producers are so-and-so, and sometimes that don't really help the film. It's just like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, y'all literally just are, it's the producers of this movie. Go check it out on DVD. Or coming to theaters. So, guys, you tell me, have you seen Antebellum? Have you not seen Antebellum? You tell me in the comments, did you love it? Did you hate it? Until next time, guys, your boy Professor Charles S. live. Have a wonderful day. I'm out.